Here we have a function defined over a domain from -5 to 3. We need to draw a sketch of y equals f of x and give a table of values for the integers. So let's use the CG50 to do this. We're first of all going to go to our graph menu, which is number 5. We're going to type in our function. Well, first of all, I'm going to delete the one that's there, F2 and then F1 to delete. And then I'm going to input my fraction. X must be that variable x cubed. Come out of the power, minus 12x plus 18, all over 4. And then either exe or draw to draw that. And that looks, I can kind of see the graph, but it's all kind of clumped up around here. So can I get a little bit better to see what's going on here? I'm going to start by doing my view window, and I'm going to start by pressing the standard setting, F3. That's -10 to 10 in both the x and y direction. And let's have a look at what that looks like. Now that's much better. I can now see the maximum and minimum much more clearly. But actually I was only interested in this particular domain. So I'm going to go from -5 up to 3, because that's what the question asked me for. And -10 to 10, we'll leave that as it was for now. That works pretty well. I can see what's going on. So to draw that sketch, I will draw my axes, the y-axis and the x-axis, and it's going to come up, down and kick up to about there, where that value there is at 3, and here we're at -5. Now for the table of values, I'm going to exit and go back to the menu. Table is number 7. My function is already there. It automatically copies across. So I'm just going to go to the settings. I want to start at -5, go up to 3, and I want them to be all the integers. And then I will draw my table, and I get my x and y values. I'm not going to draw out the full table, but just to give you an idea, x and f of x. So when x is -5, f of x is -11.75. When x is -4, f of x is going to be 0.5. When x is -3, it's 6.75, and so on down the rest of the table, which we can access using the arrows.